I guarantee you've never seen a fascist hype video more undeserved or backcrap crazy than this one.
Coming down!
So I know what you're wondering. Oh, who'd they catch? Was it a domestic terrorist? Oh, damn, was Osama bin Laden actually alive in D.C. this entire time? No, it was the guy who threw a sandwich at ICE. He threw a Subway sandwich. No word yet on if it was 6 inches or a foot long, but he threw a sandwich, and that is what they sent 20 law enforcement officers to go catch him. And every bit of that should be deeply embarrassing to this ridiculous regime. But instead, they're the ones that filmed that. And I love the moment in my mind where they're going to edit the video and they put it together and, oh, we've graded it. It looks really cool. But they don't actually look that badass because the guy's not like resisting. So like, what if we put the boing sound effects in the background? Yeah, that'll help, I guess. And maybe it'll help enough that it'll cause you to forget that the guy, he offered to turn himself in. They went anyway. He was just going to show up. This has already been going through the courts. The judge is already saying that the charges against him are likely excessive. And he was just going to show up to be arrested. And they were like, no, we got to track him down. We got to send 20 people. And why do you send 20 people for this? Well, there's a couple different reasons. One is if you just want to make clear that all of this is not actually about protecting the residents of DC and it's just about projecting the idea that you think you're badass or something, when in fact you apparently are really scared of sandwiches being thrown at you. So that's part of it. But also maybe to distract from other things going on. Because I noticed a weird couple of pieces of the news that you might not have, partially because for some reason this second story really hasn't been talked about. Do you know that a guy got a gun and went to the CDC and fired between 180 and 500 shots at it because he was so wildly anti-vax and believed all those conspiracy theories? Well, if you haven't heard about that, one of the reasons might be that Donald Trump hasn't said anything about it. And I'm old enough to remember when, the president might mention a politically motivated act of terror against the federal government, but apparently it's not worth mentioning. A cop died in that attack, by the way. That wasn't worth the White House putting together a video. I guess they were too busy getting the sandwich guy. Priorities.